Okay, guys, to start things off, if you have not seen The Promised Neverland, click out, go finish watching it, start watching it, and then come back and watch this video. Capiche? Okay, let's start. Okay, so I just actually finished episode 12 of Finding Neverland. I believe that's the last episode. It makes sense, but oh my goodness, I haven't binged an anime like that in such a long time. Now, let's just discuss. I don't even need the laptop. I don't even need my notes. Let's just close it. Okay. Okay. The biggest twist had all these Easter eggs planted throughout all the episodes, and I couldn't even figure it out. I didn't realize that they were dropping Easter eggs, except for when Isabella, house mother, went to Emma when she was in despair over the death of Norman. She was just like, you could be a mother, you can have babies, and then, live a good life for a human. Now, that was the one thing that kind of just struck me a little bit, is have babies. Because I was like, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. They can have babies. Like, that's probably how these kids get in here. But it was the biggest Easter egg hunt, because Ray is the son of Isabella. Oh my goodness, it all makes sense. Now, I feel like if anyone caught on to this earlier, they probably would have thought maybe, what is her name? Emma was the daughter of Isabella, because Emma can jump and hop and all that stuff, and she's really fast and athletic, and so is Isabella. But we didn't really find out that truly until the last episode. This last episode was exactly what I would want for a season finale, and it has me ecstatic for the next season. Like, it is crazy. I felt so many different emotions. I started this yesterday afternoon, and I finished it at maybe 5 o'clock the next day. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll calm it down for a second. But let's just evaluate some things. Series starts out at a good pace. You kind of find out from first episode, this little girl dies. I know, very messed up. But when I see something like that, I'm like, oh, they're willing to kill kids? I gotta watch it. So that's what drew me in. And then you have the mystery, and you have the mom who kind of changes her face from really nice and smiley to, I'm gonna kill you. And so the mom has so many different layers, and that I kind of understood from the beginning, because I thought to myself, there is no way that this mom truly is okay with doing this to these kids, but if she is, there's a reason, and that's because she grew up in the boarding house just like them, but she ended up surviving. There were so many flashbacks. You had I can't remember her name, but they called her sister. The help that Isabella brought in, yeah, that was theirs to help her, but we saw in the sister's death how it kind of works. They are raised like that. So, which I'm also now starting to wonder, did the sister have a child in the household of hers? But I mean, who knows? Not every black child is gonna be the sister's child, but just a pondering. But it really doesn't matter, because sister died. You just got to see her flashback, and that gave you a lot of the education that these mothers go through in the training. But in Isabella's story, Tomas. Sorry, he's making noise in the background. But Isabella's story is different, because I actually don't know if Isabella ever, no, she did. So she did try to escape, and during that last flashback, and that is where I assume grandmother called her down, and then when Isabella was going to be adopted, that is when she was told about this whole situation, and she was just like, yes, I will do this. Though I want to know more about her story, because that's so messed up. Because she had a crush on that boy, and that boy's dead, and she was just like, okay, I'll just take this lifestyle. Which she seemed like she has so much dedication, which you all saw it crumble at the end when she was just like, let it go and let everyone just kind of go with the flow. It's whatever, it's out of my hands. But yeah, it's a lot that went on. And so the biggest twist, yes, obviously that Ray is Isabella's son. Sorry. Hi, Tomas. You coming in here? Alright. Well, Ray is Isabella's son, But another twist was the fact that that really cute little boy, like the 4-year-old, he was in on it and he handled it and he actually already assumed it. He caught Easter eggs. I didn't even catch that. Like, I mean, I knew the story of, like, obviously that, you know, demons were eating kids, but he didn't know that, but he knew something was up in the household when he heard sister talk about harvesting them. And like, for a little kid to catch that, that was a lot. And I should have been like, oh, maybe kids are also aware of this. I didn't even realize that, like, there was just so much. I didn't realize Emma was using her grief as a cloak to really target the kids and let them know. I do think it was really smart as well that, and don't worry, stick around because I have something like a plot twist I think that's coming our way. But I like how they did that. I like how the kids kept it together and they had this plan. I also like it how the kids, what was it, 6 and under or something like that, they didn't go. That made perfect sense to me because of, you know, if you want to be just a little bit logical about this plan, you couldn't carry the babies. It just was not going to work. But recruiting that one boy so that he can pull the kids out is all that was needed. And it was a thumbs up to me. Now, before I'm done, I have one idea of something that's gonna happen, and I feel it in my gut. Norman is not dead. Norman is not dead. Because think about it. Norman, he already had his collapse during the moment where he was like, I'm gonna die. He had his collapse when he realized, like, I don't wanna die. Oh my God, I'm dying tomorrow. He already went through all that. He planned out the best strategy ever. It was like hand clapping. Oh gosh, to him. But he knew what to expect. He had seen kind of what these creatures already looked like. So when he was being walked down by Mama Isabella, he walked in there, he was ready to face it. He was ready to face it. Now, do I know if he would have made a scare face or if he would have made like a, oh, whatever, just kill me face? I don't know. But I do know that when Isabella caught him off guard and actually directed him to a room, he was a little puzzled by that. And when he opened the door, he didn't look scared. Because I think if he was expecting his death and then he would have walked through the door and then saw the creature that was gonna eat him, like, then he'd be kind of scared. He's like, oh, I've been caught off guard. But no, it was more of like he looked shocked to discover something. And so if there are mothers that are having these babies, there's gotta be fathers. Now, obviously, they love the brain, and when it's really developed, that's their best part. That's why it's so high quality, and Norman's brain is probably really high quality. But think about him giving birth to, passing his genes on to kids. You would have more. So I'm thinking he's alive and he's going to be used as a father. I also believe that's why Isabella was pushing so hard for Emma to just be a mother. Not that, I mean, there was multiple reasons why Isabella's pushing that. But, I mean, maybe, hey, she's like, girl, Norman, he's on the other side. He's fine. He's a father. You can be over there. You can be a mother. You guys can be good. Just take my advice and just do it. But, I mean, beside the point of, like, if Isabella was in on it, I think Norman's alive. It just doesn't make sense for him to die that easy. It broke my heart. It definitely made sense why he would die. But just that little, you know, they knew what they were doing. He's alive. And I can't wait for it. So in 2020, bring it on. The Promised Neverland. I am looking forward to it. Thank you guys for watching. If you believe my predictions are correct, comment them below. Comment your predictions. How did you feel? How did this show like mess with you? Oh my God, I binged it so quick. And comment other shows also, animes I should be watching, because clearly I'm going to be going through withdrawals right now because I'm about to rewatch the last episode. And I just need to get past this because a whole year is a long time for me. And I'm so behind on the anime train. Like, I just go through breaks. I go through romance ones, and then I go through like action ones, Attack on Titan. If you like that, you'll like this. So just comment, you guys. So if you liked my review of this, like and then comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, I'm a little nerdy and I love to dissect these animes like crazy. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.